6:35 now. As schools prepare to reopen for in-person learning this fall, we're checking in with local districts to get a closer look at the return of school and what that will look like in the classrooms all across North Alabama.
Joining us this morning via Zoom is Muscle Shoals City School Superintendent Chad Holden. Good morning, Chad. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Marie and Pat. Good to be with you.
We appreciate your time. Hey, last Wednesday marked your first official day on the job as superintendent, Chad. What's been your biggest challenge right now as far as taking over the reins going into the school year?
Well, it's definitely quite a time to be becoming a new superintendent. Of course, I've been in Muscle Shoals for 18 years, so I'm very familiar with the area and very familiar with the people here, and that's been a lot of help to me as I begin my tenure as superintendent. But of course, COVID-19 has provided us with a little bit different challenge than we normally have to face this time of year as we prepare for the opening of school. But it's a great district filled with wonderful people, and I'm confident that we're going to be able to overcome this challenge as well.
Is it still looking like August 10th start date, or have you considered pushing back the date even further?
Well, we actually did push back the date. Excuse me. Our original start date was August the 6th. And I started my first day as superintendent last Wednesday with a 7:30 a.m. board meeting where our board revised the calendar. And so now our start date is Monday, August the 10th.
Okay. August the 10th. Chad, again, congratulations to you. By the way, technology-wise, we understand the district has had that one-to-one initiative for some time now. But this year, students will be able to take the devices home with them. Explain how that will work.
That's right. We've been one-to-one for several years now. We invested in technology and providing our students with Chromebooks several years ago, but our district has kept those devices in-house. And so because of COVID-19 and some of the changes that we're having to make just to operations, and the concern, of course, is students sharing items, particularly technology and devices, our students will be taking those devices home with them this year. So that is a change to our one-to-one initiative.
Have there been any changes, or do you guys plan on making any changes to your school buildings? I know some districts were talking about adding something like plexiglass in the administration offices or the front offices there. Where do you guys stand on that?
Well, we're not adding plexiglass. We talked about that. We didn't see that was a need for our front offices. Our offices are already equipped with glass, and so there is protection in place for our secretaries and those student workers that man those stations there at the front desks. Of course, we've looked at all areas of operations. We're looking at the way our meal service, for example. We've talked about our cashiers wearing face shields. We're talking about implementing some of the same changes that you've seen in restaurants where dining areas are at 50% capacity or less. So, that's a conversation our administrative team had last week, and we will continue that this week as we have our annual administrator retreat. And so I'm sure this will be a topic of discussion throughout the week.
One topic you're probably also going to discuss, Chad, is like sports and activities. We understand that school districts all throughout Alabama have been allowing workouts and so on, headed toward that point where they'll be practicing as well. How's that going for you folks?
It's going well. We started our workouts back on June the 8th, and high school only. Our middle school athletes actually will begin their workouts today.
Okay.
So we are expanding that. We did have one athlete back last month test positive, and we did shut down our program for an intense cleaning. That test came back to us on a Wednesday, and so we shut down on Thursday. We don't work out on Fridays anyway, so it gave us a long weekend and didn't have any other issues surrounding that situation, and so we resumed workouts the following Monday. But all in all, athletic workouts are going well. We have band rehearsals going on, and our band directors and our coaches are following some intense protocols in terms of sanitizing and making sure that the environments are healthy and safe for students.
All right, Chad Holden, Muscle Shoals City School Superintendent, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks, Chad. 6:40 right now.